Okay, we ready?
Yes.
Okay, and we are Thinking Pink with Fred of Collis and Sons. For the entire month, we are raising awareness for breast cancer during the month of October and talking about making strides going down on Sunday, October 27th. And every Wednesday, we have a survivor on the show, and I am so happy to introduce all of you to Jen. How are we doing?
I'm doing great. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Today, I have got Heather. Good morning. How are we?
I am great. How are you?
We have got Brittany. How are we doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
And I'm so excited to have and introduce you all to Caitlin. Howie, how are we doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing so good. The smile on your face. I love it. We're going to just start. First things first. Congratulations. We just beat cancer, right?
We did.
I guess we'll just start from the beginning. When did your journey with breast cancer begin and how did it go?
February. Bizarre as this may sound, I'm laying in bed one night and I got a sharp pain in my left breast.
Okay.
And I actually woke Frank up and I'm like, feel this. So of course he woke up right away to feel it. And and it was a lump.
And then this last mammogram, everything was clear.
Okay.
Everything was good to go. Then within a few months, I felt a lump. I said, well, my mammogram was clear.
Yeah, right.
I just let it go. And by 6 months, this tumor was 12 centimeters.
So I felt a lump in my breast in November.
Okay.
I had ended up going to get a mammogram, ultrasound, and I was kind of dismissed a little bit.
Yeah.
They're very much like, it's nothing. So I was like, oh, okay. I ended up going back a little over a month later because I felt it getting bigger. And they did a biopsy, and I was diagnosed in January.
And this is why it's so important to advocate for yourself, because this is something that I've seen a couple of times.
It started in 2022. I had some discomfort and went to see Dr. Caesar.
Yep.
Amazing. He thought maybe I had an infection. I took some antibiotics. It didn't go away. And so he said, well, let's do an ultrasound. And then he called me on Valentine's Day, which I will always remember the day. Is Valentine's Day, which is also my dad's birthday.
Okay. Yeah, you're never going to forget that then.
Yeah, called me and told me that they had found a tumor.
She says to me on the phone, I just want to let you know that you do have invasive ductal carcinoma. That's all I heard.
After that, forget
exactly.
about it.
She's talking and I have no idea. My mind just went shut down.
Fantastic support.
Yeah.
I did. Family, friends, where I work. That my coworkers were amazing. I work at a school, local school.
There is something about a school coming together for one person, no matter what.
The parents, everybody was fantastic through it all. Because I did work through it.
Yeah.
You know, and they were there and they do their powder puff games.
Yeah.
And I was honorary of that for last year.
Wow.
Okay, chemotherapy, is that like a shot or a light or what? I had no idea.
Yeah, right. And I think that's a normal thing, because if you don't know, you don't, how would you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had no idea. So he's telling me, well, you're going to see this person for this person for this. And I was like, can you write that down? He's like, don't worry about it. He said, the nurses out there are scheduling all those appointments right now. So when you walk out of here, you will have your appointment scheduled with the surgeon, chemo, radiation, all of that.
So for me, I went into the doctor and he's like, yep, we could just remove this one part. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't want to have to worry about this happening again. And the other plus side to it, I'm not going to lie. I wanted, if I had the opportunity to get nicer breasts, go for it. Honestly, that was kind of my silver lining that got me through it. I was very small-breasted. And if I can have, bigger breasts.
If there is a plus side to this.
There is. So that's what I focus on. I'm like, okay, I can get through this.
So like you said, advocating for yourself is so important.
Yeah.
So that's one of the main things that I wanted to stress, is that if you feel as though something is wrong and you don't feel like you're getting the attention that you need, definitely push for it, because it could be something more serious. And like you said, early detection is key.
Personally, I think the biggest takeaway from everything that happened to me was self-breast exams.
Okay.
Do it when you're in the shower, and you're washing your body. That's the easiest way to really detect anything that's abnormal. Honestly, my breasts weren't that big to begin with, so it was kind of easy for me.
I would say you need to get your mammograms regularly. And if you find something in between, don't wait.
Yeah.
You can't wait. And if they say, let's wait and see, be your own advocate. You've got to go and get that tested.
I really wanted to make sure that anybody, no matter what age you are, if you think there's something off, you're better off to get checked out, and it's made me more aware with things myself, my daughter, my family, everybody. Like, something feels off, get it checked out.
Like you said, the biggest thing you can do is advocate for yourself and think pink.
Think pink.
I love it.